里再去看和你不知道的那个感知是很不同的。
是啊，
对。
但那个电影我就不会觉得就是想再看一遍，我自己想就好像到时候直接看这新的就行。但诺兰的电影我觉得就可以，
是吗？
啊，因为他留的那些梗特别多，图像上的，然后台词上的，你都觉得就是很有玩味的空间。但诺兰电影也是从《敦刻尔克》和那个《信条》之后，这2部之后，我就再也没有重看过了，基本上就是大荧幕上看一遍就结束了。以前那《致命魔术》我看了好几遍，看了3、4遍吧，每一遍都觉得那里面好像有些。
你说那是不是因为你是租的不上来看？
那肯定不是，因为我是下的盗版呀。
这个意思。
我明白你的意思，我明白你的意思，就是对啊，逗你啊，就是那应该是有一部分这个原因。但是当时看《致命魔术》，甚至我有一种我想立刻再看一遍。致命魔术那电影太牛了，就是他一上来给你开场是说，魔术分为3个环节，然后第1个环节是什么？就是以假换真，对，然后最后一个环节是化腐朽为神奇。再一次看的时候，你是真的能找到那个以假乱真的瞬间的，就是2个贝尔，虽然实际上是1个人，但是你是真的去猜测他们哪个时候进行了互换，然后哪个时候完成了那个致命的转变，最后留在那儿的到底是哥哥还是弟弟，就是这些东西，你第二。
哎呦，这个周末在外面够累的，我说真的。我现在周末都不玩游戏，就是也不是周末白天我都不玩游戏，我只有周末晚上我才会，而且我玩都随便玩，我已经不太在乎。稍等，这可乐喷了。哎呦我靠！其实我觉得这才是最舒服的状态。换句话说，现在整个我这个频道啊，它就不是为了做自媒体的，它就是为了当做一个免费的记录平台用的，包括直播呀啥的。毕竟你说你把所有的视频都存在本地，你要买硬盘，现在硬盘那么贵，你如果要存在云端，那云盘也很贵。所以你就想，如果把所有东西都，比如说 vlog， 比如说游戏的实况直播，有没有可能存在一个免费的平台可以保存这些东西，是吧？ B 站和油管虽然他们会压缩，但是的话这些东西啊，压不压缩也没那么重要。因为我觉得我最喜欢的视频或者说照片或者游戏截图，我都有高分辨率的存着。我更多是把那些我想保存着但没有那么重要的东西 把他们给传完了我就删了。大部分的 vlog 的 B-roll， 大部分游戏的实况，全都可以这么处理，然后还能顺便发出去啊！有人想看就看，不想看就我自己留着，基本属于这么一个情况。所以我说我都不做自媒体的原因，就是因为这个实在是感觉不能算自媒体了。这算是一个公开网盘，我觉得我这个频道比起所谓的自媒体应该更接近，就是这是我的网盘，然后把这些东西都公开了，所有人都能访问，仅此而已。这就是我对这个频道现在的定位。我完全没有运营它，完全不在乎运营它，也不接广告，起码目前没接。我开了 B 站那个自动托管，不开白不开，是吧？他有时候给你放一些广告在视频下面。但是我自己并没有接任何，我也懒得接，主要是。你接了还要给别人做啊，这个要求那个要求的。虽然能赚钱，但是我就懒得做。主要是赚钱也赚不了那么多钱，因为能赚那么多钱的应该都是靠佣金之类的。那种东西不是很好赚，我觉得，除非你的频道特别对口，说你是个数码垂直频道，你推荐个数码产品，那有可能。像我这种非垂直频道就别想，基本。所以没必要。你要说累死累活做个东西出来，也没赚几百块钱，那就别做了，干脆。然后我直播基本也是，有的时候我会互动，有的时候我不会互动。会不会只取决于就是现在精力怎么样？有时候太累了我就啥也不说，有时候觉得有精力我就说一点，互动一些，基本的就完全随缘，你就自言自语，要么互动，要么完全不说话，都有可能。每一天直播什么就或者说玩什么就看心情，也没有固定的。这也是为什么我不改直播封面，不改直播标题，基本我不会写我具体在播什么游戏，因为我自己也不知道我等会儿会玩什么游戏。换句话说没有固定时间，或者说我认为就是既然我都要玩了，我就顺便开了直播，我也不一定要互动的，没有人强迫你说直播一定要互动，那为什么不开呢？感觉没有什么特别的坏处，起码。说实话，我现在都想看《家有儿女》了，朋友们。哎，哪里能看到正版《家有儿女》啊 ？B 站上没有哎。我突然就想看，要么看《爱情公寓》，要么看这个。哼。其实看《Office》也可以，但是我不知道。Netflix 上有吗？我看看，好像有。我没订 Netflix 啊哦。我现在特别讨厌流媒体，不是因为别的，就是因为你开那么多个订阅，谁订得起啊？是吧？一个 Netflix、迪士尼、Amazon、苹果，我靠！所以我现在基本是看什么我就开什么。比如说我最近在看黑袍纠察队，当然黑袍纠察队本来 Amazon Prime 就里面就有。看什么为了全人类，我就开个 Apple TV， 我不看我就把它关了。还不如去买一个 实体全集。苹果有没有什么喜剧？我就觉得只有喜剧适合边玩游戏边看，你别那些正经的剧这样看就很不好。我找找喜剧 comedy。comedy series， 苹果有一堆，其实。苹果有一堆莫名其妙的喜剧，哼，那就放一个播着吧。就边玩这种不需要。
Whatever you're going to do, do it now.
What is it, Ian? Phil, your work on this new dancing game is great. That disco ball effect that you suggested for Mythic Dance is really going to make it sing. I didn't suggest that. You suggested that. Huh. I must have been inspired by my new earrings. You see how they dance and glitter? You told me you didn't need anything else for Mythic Dance, Ian. Yeah, sorry. Phil, let's take this opportunity to learn a lesson from the earrings. The pressure that we're under right now is what's going to make Mythic Dance turn from a lump of coal into a hand-cut 8-carat diamond in a white gold setting.
Great.
Look, I know it's your day off, and I
It's
just...
not my day off. I'm on vacation. I don't even know I'm talking to you right now.
You're talking to me because you know that Japan is a quarter of the market, and the Minister of Culture has to allow it in the country, and you know...
Hey.
We're dancing because it's my o'clock. It's my o'clock.
You just hung up on Ian.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying bye to Ian. It's vacation.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're
We haven't
right.
had one in 2 years. I'm not gonna let your work thing ruin it. And your weirdly yoked, bargain bin Chris Angel ass boss can survive 1 week without you.
He's gonna have to. Because as of this moment, Mom, I am officially free from Mythic Quest. Our vacation starts. Hold on 1 second. Our vacation starts now.
Oh, it's a cutie. Hi.
I have traveled these great lands. I went even to the far north, to the spa area, where I did encounter some wild children who tried to claim what was ours.
You may share my bedroom hero.
Yes, please.
Hop instead. Oh, yes. Oh, thank
Did you say hopping?
You are so crazy. Thank you.
So, oh shit. I forgot my dairy pills. I'm gonna get the wet toots.
Know that I keep my lover's tooth bone dry. Mwah. Remember that. I'm gonna show you something.
Oh my god. Mom, we've talked about this. No.
He's so cute. Look at his stupid little face. His dumb little naked ass body. I love you, Daddy. I love him so much. I miss Mommy.
I can see he's very cute, but I mean, we just don't have the space, and I feel bad adopting Milton and not having a backyard for him to run around in.
Okay, so maybe it's time to...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to EV Exclusive. I'm Nina Margitello, real estate advisor with Engel & Volkers, Vancouver, and do I have a special one for you today. We're at the Vancouver House, an architectural icon in the Vancouver cityscape. The details on it are a 2-bedroom plus office, 3 bathrooms, 2,683 square feet of interior living, and 1,996 square feet of outdoor living. It's a 3-level penthouse with a rooftop terrace, hot tub, private elevator, and more. Let's get started. This is 100% the most solid door I've ever felt in a condominium. So as soon as we come into this entryway, it feels elegant and warm. There's this custom Shinoki wall paneling throughout and gorgeous chevron white oak flooring as well. We have a full closet just to my left. And then we have the stairs to go up to the upper level. There is a private elevator, a powder room, which I'll show you a little later, but we're gonna walk into the main area, which is 1,148 square feet of kitchen, dining, and living. This is a Boffy designed kitchen. It's sculptural yet functional at the same time. There is a full suite premium Miele appliances, which includes a wine fridge as well as a coffee maker. This beautiful oyster marble countertop throughout the kitchen, and floor to ceiling windows. These windows are triple pane. They frame the city beautifully. I look right out to the water, some city. We even have Mount Baker here. This unit is all German engineered lead heating and cooling system throughout, so it's all climate controlled. It also has Flexa so that you can control and modify the lighting to create mood ambiance. The dining area centered beautifully right in the middle between the kitchen and the living room. So nice round table here with the baccarat chandelier. And then we're gonna walk over to the living area. Have a look at the Venetian plastered ceiling. We're going to see this again in the stairwells as well as in the primary bedroom. The views are incredible here. We have about 350 square feet of outdoor space just on this main floor. And right now I can see out as far as UBC, Granville Island, wraps all the way around to Yaletown. I can see Mount Baker. We are in the Beach District, so we are very close to the seawall. We're close to David Land Park, George Wayburn Park, and lots of fine dining options like Ancora, Autostrada, and El Giardino. Maybe it's just a coincidence that they're all Italian to match this beautiful Italian Boffy kitchen. And as we make our way down the hallway, this is the private elevator. So imagine if you're hosting a party, your caterers, you can bring everything just into the elevator, load it upstairs. If you have suitcases from upstairs as well, you can bring them down. So perfect. You don't have to move, basically, because you don't need to downsize. You have your own private elevator here, which is very rare in Vancouver. Just to my right, we have another closet. So lots of storage throughout in this unit. It's all very hidden and discreet and integrated, so you don't necessarily notice it right away. And then we have the beautiful powder room, which makes a statement, all clad in jade onyx. Now, let's make our way upstairs. The upper floor is comprised of 1,215 square feet. There are 2 bedrooms with their own en-suites, an office as well as a laundry room here. So let's start with the primary. This home truly sets a benchmark for refinement and luxury living in Vancouver. Have a look at this primary with its own seating area. I think this is underrated. I think there should be more seating areas In the primary, you could have a coffee, read your newspaper, what a novelty, not your phone, read a newspaper, enjoy the beautiful cityscape here. You can see the mountains. Behind me, we have an integrated Poro design closet system. There are automated blackout blinds in this room and another approximately 350 square feet of outdoor space. So you can open up in the morning and enjoy your gorgeous view. Let's go to the ensuite. Have a look at this beautiful gray Appian marble. There is a heated towel rack, a water closet, and this is truly a bath and shower combo. Imagine having a bubble bath and taking in these incredible views. Let's go this way now. Adjacent to the primary bedroom is the second bedroom with its own ensuite. This room also has incredible views and its own balcony, and then this linen wall covering throughout. And the ensuite has a separate bathtub as well as a stand-up shower and luxurious heated floors. Let's go down the hall now to see the office. Have a look at the integrated closets here. You wouldn't even know that they're there. Very discreet. This is the Poro designed office space. There is a door here in case you need privacy. And there is a bonus laundry room, a very rare find in Vancouver to find a laundry room of this size. So we're just going to close that and we're going to go to the exciting part, the rooftop terrace. This, my friends, is the life from the 59th floor. 941 square feet of rooftop terrace, plus an additional 354 square feet of viewing balcony. There are window panels that protect you from the elements, wind, etc. So you have a nicely contained, entertaining space here. There are landscaping plans already in place, so just ready to go, and as well as an integrated kitchen, Viking kitchen with a sink and a Wolf barbecue. Direct access again from your private elevator to bring up all the entertaining items. And what better way to finish off your evening than a soak in your hot tub, listening to your Sonance audio system. And also, before I forget, there is integrated irrigation already in place as well. So all of the bells and whistles. Here at Vancouver House, residents enjoy a state-of-the-art 10,000 square foot fitness center, a 25-meter outdoor heated pool, hot tub, and an elegant Fazioli piano lounge, all designed to elevate everyday living. Added conveniences include 24-hour concierge service, secure on-floor package delivery for Amazon and other couriers, and completing the home is a private 2-car garage, 2 lockers, and a dedicated wine cellar, a rare combination of luxury, functionality, and exclusivity. Thanks for joining us on today's penthouse tour. All the information and details will be down below. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Until the next one, ciao and have an amazing day. Hi everyone, welcome to EV Exclusive. I'm Nina Margitello. I'm just gonna do that again.
The fact that GTA 5 runs on the PlayStation 3 is honestly insane. It has a massive open world with an extremely detailed city, countryside, mountains, oceans, and even wildlife, all running on a hardware that was already considered outdated by the time the game came out. The PS3 launched back in 2006 and GTA 5 dropped in 2013. That's 7 years later, and yet Rockstar somehow managed to build the most popular game ever and squeeze it into a system that only had 256 megabytes of of RAM and another 256 megabytes for graphics. To give you an idea, a short 10-second video you record on your iPhone in 4K probably weighs more than the entire memory of the PlayStation 3 running GTA 5. But how is this even possible? Well, Rockstars ended up building a world in a way that's honestly kind of mind-blowing. When you play, the game isn't sitting there with the entire map loaded. It just...
Aloha and welcome aboard the newest metro system in the United States, right here in the newest US state. This is Skyline, an automated metro serving Honolulu, the capital of Hawaii, and the south shore of Oahu, the state's most populous island. With an elevated right-of-way, platform screen doors, walk-through trains, and fully driverless operation, it's America's most technologically advanced metro, and it serves a linear population corridor, connecting major residential and commercial centers. It also cost over $10 billion, opened years behind schedule, had multiple construction issues, and still doesn't run into downtown Honolulu. Whether they're fans of it or not, any Hawaii resident will tell you that Skyline is no ordinary mega project. But now that the rail, as locals call it, is coming together, how well does it serve its island? Was automated rail the right choice for Hawaii? And what exactly is chili pepper water? The only way to find out is to go for a ride. But that's easier said than done. Boston, where I live, is 5,000 miles away from Honolulu as the crow flies. It would be shorter for that crow to fly to Bosnia. This is much too far to travel with just my usual backpack. So to make this epic transnational adventure a reality, I've partnered with Level 8 with a Let Brain Ride, or, you know, any other trip. We begin at Honolulu Airport, which is served directly by the Skyline. A box at the exit allows passengers to dispose of live plants or fresh produce in order to prevent contamination of the Hawaiian environment. We head out to baggage claim to meet some friends. So as always, when I've arrived at a new airport, I try to judge how quickly I can glance about randomly and find a sign taking me to the train. And as is, all I see is signage for ground transport, nothing for Skyline specifically. And these guys are Hawaii locals. Want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Luca Kinaberti. I'm a local transit advocate here on Oahu. I'm from the North Shore of Oahu.
I'm Trevor Nagamine. I live in Mililani, and I'm just a guy who likes to ride the bus with Skyline.
I know.
And neither of them are going to tell me how to get to Skyline. I have to figure it out entirely from the signage, as per classical tradition.
I will give you this, though. It's a limited edition polo card.
Oh, awesome!
From the opening of Skyline.
I have to say the signage to Skyline isn't the worst, but it does take some looking, and the walk there takes us through the bowels of the airport's ground level. Apparently, there is another way through the parking garage. We're almost to the station when my hosts tell me we need to do something first. Oh, I wonder what it is. It smells so good. This is the real stuff. Okay, here you go. Thank you. Oh, wow. Alei is a traditional garland in Hawaiian culture brought to the islands when they were first settled by Polynesian explorers hundreds of years ago. They've been sold at the Honolulu airport as gifts for arriving guests since 1945. Hold on a second, is that a chicken?
Yeah.
There's a chicken at the airport. Passing a sign for the bus system that sort of inspired Wikipedia, pause for lore, we approach the Skyline Station, a tall and imposing concrete structure. The island of Oahu is located here in the Hawaiian island chain, and it's about 596 square miles in size, or about half of Rhode Island. It's home to roughly 1 million people, about 70% of Hawaii's population, and the city and county of Honolulu take up the entire island. Much of the population lives on the southern coast, creating a nice linear population band, with the heaviest density in downtown Honolulu. Skyline currently starts at Koalakai East Kapolei Station and travels 16 miles east to Kahawiki Middle Street Kalihi Transit Center near the edge of downtown. It'll eventually extend into downtown Honolulu, but they're still working on that. Our airport station is here. Each of Skyline's 13 stations is named both in Olelo Hawaii, the native Hawaiian language, and in English. The English name usually refers to the station's location, but the Hawaiian name comes with deeper meaning. Each station name was chosen by a group of experts and community leaders to, quote, help give voice to the land, further perpetuate the traditions, culture, and history of Hawaii, and help get the rail project into the cultural and historic fabric of Oahu. The airport station is named Lele Paua, referring to the mother of pearl from the Paua bivalve. This was historically used to make fishing lures and hooks. Lele Paua Station has multiple ticket machines, with several language options including Olelo Hawaii and various Asian and Oceanian languages. But unusually for a US transit system, there's no Spanish. I load up a day pass for $7.50 and tap through the glassy fare gates. So as you can see here in the station, there are no escalators. There's a staircase behind me. It goes up to the platform, and it's very sort of open air design. Got a little bit of a breeze coming through here, and then there's some elevators here. Unless you count AirTrain JFK, Skyline is the first U.S. metro to feature platform screen doors, which are more common on international systems. Some of these gates are signed for bikes, wheelchairs, or luggage, based on the part of the train they open into. After a few minutes, an eastbound train arrives on the opposite track. Skyline uses a fleet of 24-car train sets from Hitachi, nearly identical to those on some European metros, including Copenhagen. Their car bodies were assembled in Italy, and to meet Buy America requirements, final assembly took place in Pittsburgh, California. This car seems to be glitching slightly. Soon, a train arrives heading west. We'll be riding this up to Halava Aloha Stadium.
Great, I see the house.
Yes, let's go. Yep, because Skyline is completely automated, you can see straight out the front of the train. We turn and pass over the edge of the apron, where the viaduct is high enough to give clearance to Hawaiian Airlines wide-body aircraft. Then we turn and head inland, reaching the station for Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. Next to tourism, the military is one of Hawaii's biggest employers, so it makes sense that they get a stop. Up ahead is the once great Aloha Stadium, now partially disassembled, and its corresponding Halava station, where we step off. Since the Joint Base is nearby, the platform across from us has opaque glass panels to prevent people from seeing too much. Halava is a park and ride with 600 spaces. It's also served by Oahu's bus system, the Bus, whose displays feature some local iconography. From here, we head out to a very important place. So I'm walking down this road here in Oahu, and I just crossed possibly the most terrifying crosswalk if you're in a wheelchair. That has got to be like an insane gradient that you're walking across, and there's the skyline. Eventually, we make it down this road to Pearl Harbor National Memorial, commemorating the bombing of Pearl Harbor in December 1941 by Imperial Japan. From here, we can see the USS Missouri, a World War II-era battleship, standing guard over the wreck of the USS Arizona, who went down in the bombing with over 1,000 souls on board. There's also a submarine that dates back to World War II, and a memorial to those lost in submarine warfare. So the missile behind me is built by Chance Vought Aircraft, which, fun fact, also built the original AirTran system at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, which was replaced by the Skylink, which is what I want to keep calling the Skyline. We watch some invasive minor birds fight over bread, then head back to the rail. Welcome back to Exploring the Roads of Oahu with Caleb and Luca and Trevor. We are once again at an intersection, and as you can see, there is a crosswalk here and a crosswalk there, and it had a pedestrian signal a bit ago, but there is no crosswalk over there to the massive rapid transit station with automated trains.
You're gonna see that a lot all over Oahu, and it's not different here than in many other places, but again, we have this brand new system, and they have not put in the investment like so many other cities to really improve the pedestrian experience around these stations.
Stations on Skyline have art molded into their columns, reflective of local life, culture, and history. This station is named Halava after the Ahupua'a it sits on. An Ahupua'a is a traditional Hawaiian division of land, organized around the flow of water from the mountain to the sea. This was meant to be a fair land division for the island, giving everyone equal access. To resources. Next, we'll be taking Skyline from here up to Pahala, Waipahu Transit Center. Our train arrives, and since the Vomer window is taken, we walk through the open gangway train, which features plenty of seats, standing room, wheelchair spaces, and dedicated bike storage. The aisle is plenty wide enough to push my level 8 suitcase. Pearl Harbor stretches to the south, while dense suburbs rise to the north. We pass near the Pearl Ridge Mall, about a 7 minutes walk away from its station, which once had an operating monorail. Crossing Route H1, part of the U.S. Interstate Highway System, we reach the only portion of Skyline that's not in the sky, running at ground level past the system's yard and maintenance facility. When Skyline initially opened from East Kapolei to Aloha Stadium in 2023, it received criticism for not serving more populous locations. But this initial outer segment was chosen first, so that it could include the rail facility. The extension from Aloha Stadium to Kahawiki Middle Street Kalihi Transit Center was added in late 2025, and the remaining 6 stations into downtown Honolulu are currently under construction and slated to open in 2031. We step off at Pohala Waipahu Transit Center, named for a historic fish pond in the area. From here, we can see an abandoned smokestack of the Oahu Sugar Company, rising above the neighborhood. In the 1800s and early 1900s, American businessmen displaced Native Hawaiians from their land in order to run a plantation economy on the islands, centered around sugar, fruits, and the like, importing laborers from East Asia to grow and harvest the crops. Eventually, these business interests would be one of the reasons Hawaii was annexed by the United States. Laws passed in 1896 banned the use of the Hawaiian language in public schools, with strict punishments for students caught speaking it, and over the following generations, fewer and fewer spoke the language. Today, UNESCO classifies it as critically endangered. Nevertheless, there has been a concerted movement to preserve Hawaiian language and culture over the last several decades. That's why it's so important to have Hawaiian names across the Skyline system. They integrate Olelo Hawaii into the everyday reality of rapid transit. And to explore Hawaiian culture further, I'm heading to Highway Inn for lunch, where I order a sampler plate of traditional and modern Hawaiian foods. There's poi, mashed taro root, squid luau, squid with taro leaves and coconut milk, chicken long rice with mung bean noodles, kalua slow roasted pig, lomi salmon with tomato, lau lau chicken and bonefish wrapped in luau leaves, uala sweet potato, and haupia coconut custard.
So they came out and gave me this thing called chili pepper water. I have never heard of it before, but apparently it's like some bits of chili pepper in water. So do you put it on the fork? Just a little bit. Oh, that's more than I was hoping. But okay, apparently you're not supposed to unscrew the cap. There's like a little pop top thing, like a ketchup. That's chili pepper water. A little more kick there. It's pretty good. I get it now. Chili pepper water. We need this on the mainland.
Check out my Patreon to see me make my very own chili pepper water. Out behind the restaurant is the Waipahu Transit Center, served by several of the bus routes. On the other side of the train station, there's another unfinished entrance, which wasn't completed with the initial segment, but includes an elevator and staircase, future-proofing it for future development. Back on the platform, another train arrives. We are now headed west to the end of the line at Koalakai East Kapolei. Skyline trains top out at 50 miles an hour. Ours tends to shake side to side as we speed along. Rapid transit for Honolulu was considered for decades, before ground was broken in 2011, with the entire system planned for completion around 2020, funded by federal grants and local taxes. However, numerous delays plagued the project, including issues with the trains and structures, land acquisition struggles, and prolonged legal battles. And as of right now, the downtown...
摩托车与汽车 Discovery Japan 聚焦会神
この9号機は素晴らしく象徴的な車です。でも何かがおかしいんだ。どうもラリーチェンだ。見たことあるだろ。でもこれはプリントしないかもだけどね。このマシンはもっといい場所に持っていくべきだ。オーケー。じゃあこの辺を軽くロケハンしてみない？何かあるかもよ。
米其林 Race
近くの絶景スポットを検索して何かヒットしたら教えるね。いいな。それで行こう。
车上有两个小耳朵一样的车灯，好有意思。车背后有两个，哎，很有意思。它的刹车灯在顶上啊，这也太有意思了！我第一次见这样的车，第一次见刹车灯在顶上。
レイカ、君は写真のセンスがあるって聞いてる。しつこいようで悪いんだが、光の具合がね、もっとこう壮大な感じが必要だ。 シャーの歴史ではこうした雑誌を頂点に君臨していてね、権威があったんだよ。元落としに勝るものはないね。この雑誌はカーカルチャー。
他说这个杂志是真的吗？还是虚构的？
写真は見とれてしまうものばかりだ。元オードで表紙に取り上げられればそんなに嬉しいことはない。編集者から特集について電話がかかってきた時、全て放り出してカメラマンをつかんだ。でも手に余る仕事で頭を抱えてるとこだったから、手伝ってもらえるならありがたい。ケイコ、見つかりそうかい？
猫に気を取られてたけど、完璧な場所を思い出したの。戻ってきて、案内する。
完璧だって。期待してるぞ。また会おう。
立ち話してる時間はないよね。じゃあ始めようか。
急げ。いい響きじゃないか。
ついてきて。
营业中新鲜美味 ，sakana， おいしい sakana。咱现在也是会点儿，哼，这个字的念法。
ケイコ、ここは完璧なスポットだけど。
いいねに目がない私の最多いいねを獲得した写真はこのビーチなんだ。ここからすぐ近くだよ。太陽、海、砂浜、そして車が全て一枚のフレームに収まっているんだ。
最高だ。乗った。案内して。
Sorry。すまない。
ケイコ、このスポットは完璧だよ。よし、停車して撮影を始めようか。あの光を使って何か心に響くものを撮ろう。
聚焦会神。
うまくいったね。時には趣向を変えてみようか。
元オートには十分だよね。
十分だろう。いいスタートが切れた。 また次の撮影で会おう。
これで決まりだ。下にも買ってきたんだ。勝負完了だ。
Moto Auto。快门速度。Discover Japan， 我挺喜欢它这个动效，包括那个 Horizon Festival。这个任务挺有意思，拍照。哇，这车好漂亮！无限 Mugen Power。
もちろんだよ。軽く数百枚は写真を撮るだろうね。さあ、プランは大黒近くの橋に突き進んで、
彩虹大橋。
スピードに乗ってる車の写真を撮るんだよ。
簡素で無駄がない。
だね。さあ行こうか。
我看这个地方拍一张就挺好看。你先别急，你先别急。我要是能把他的车隐藏，哎，其实也没必。哒哒哒哒哒。娇柔高对比，黑白自然真了。移轴镜头。 微距镜头，偏暗抽象。柔焦，是什么导致它的对比度要开这么高？不知道他做了什么处理，我说实话。哇，这后面不是为什么这后面的贴图惨不忍睹啊？他这我靠，这没眼看了，我真的是惨不忍睹啊，简直是！我的天，要命！这不开点景深，这根本就没眼看。Forza Horizon 这边还有一个哎，这边还有东京塔的景色，非常的漂亮。不知道他处理什么照片处理这么慢，每次。不知道他到底现在又在搞，为什么保存一张照片这么慢？但是地平线一直都是这样，从我第一次玩地平线3到现在，这个速度好像就没有什么涨意，或者说就算是有，也没法察觉到。它就是不知道为啥，反正就非常的慢，保存照片的时候。
難しく考える必要はない。失敗しようがない。
その通り、この無限 CRX は超がつくレアものなんだ。そんなアイコニックなボディキットや超クールなモトルスタイルを写真に収められれば、元オートでも大人気になるし、持ち主さんにとっても記念になるのさ。カーミーティングの何が増えるかって、車さえあれば見せびらかせることだ。
没车的靠相机也能碰，
カメラを持っていけばいい。
说的很合理。
車の写真を撮るのはみんな大好きだ。
哎呦，就这么就撞上去了，咱这 AI 开车和我一样，哈哈，就到处乱撞。现在应该是秋天的日本。 我也喜欢胶片拍的照片，有质感。甚至我会后期模拟胶片，哈哈，就算是用手机拍的照片，也要模拟胶片的感觉。
スマホでもフィルムでもデジタルでも使い捨てカメラでも何でもいい。それぞれに異なる魅力があるんだ。未来の有名写真家がバージンエリアに来てる。初心者用のカメラを持ってね。よし、もうすぐ外国に着くよ。よし、時速90マイルはいる。そうすればカメラをコントロールしながら十分なスピードを感じられるはずなんだ。
じゃあアクセル全開。
什么叫地板油啊？地板油是啥意思？车速达到145千米每时，在桥上拍摄。